Raised in Milwaukee and now based in Los Angeles, Harper Starling was destined to be a performer. She has achieved multiple top 20 Billboard Dance hits, including her #1 single, Euphoria, with the Perry Twins. And her newest release, No More What If, is a true reflection of chasing your dreams, even if you think they are impossible. Welcome to TeenBuzz Radio, Harper.
Thank you so much for having me. Happy to be here.
When did you start singing?
Well, if we're not counting those like Disney sing along with the little bouncy balls, do you remember those VHS tapes? I guess if we're not counting that, I started doing voice lessons at 12 and did really pursue this full time until college age.
And what made you move to LA?
I just really wanted a fresh start. I knew I needed to get out and, I love Milwaukee. I love my hometown, but I knew if this is what I wanted, I needed to do either New York or LA, and I love warm weather. So I went west.
And did you always want to be a singer?
I did. It was something that just was a part of my life. I at first questioned whether or not I, had the courage to pursue this full time. Just because, sometimes it's an unknown going into the entertainment industry. But I knew when I was going to college, I didn't get a chance to do as much music as I had wanted. And I was missing that part of my life. And I went for it.
That's great. And what artists do you like? Who has influenced you?
Biggest inspiration was Lady Gaga. She was actually the catalyst for me pursuing this. She came to perform in Milwaukee and she was performing Born This Way on the piano. I remember it very vividly. And I was with my sister and I turned to her and I said, I need to do this. I think I'm going to be moving. And sure enough, a couple months later, I made the move.
Wow. Okay, we're going to take a break and let's hear Lady Gaga with Born This Way.
Oh, perfect.
You're listening to an interview with singer Harper Starling, all the way from LA. Euphoria with the Perry Twins was #1 in the Billboard Dance charts. How did you feel when it got to #1?
I cried. I cried. I was so excited. There were so many artists that I was very inspired by. I respect Sting, Dua Lipa, Calvin Harris. I mean, just to be in that chart with them and the fact that so many people gave so much love to Euphoria and it meant so much to me. That was wonderful. So I cried and then I celebrated with my friends.
How did you get to record with the Perry Twins?
I had collaborated with another songwriter named Cassia Livingston. Her and I wrote Euphoria together, and actually it was more of a ballad at the time. And then we presented it to the Perry Twins and they put their magic and spin on it, and that's what was created. And I'm so happy with the outcome.
Yeah. Tell us what the song is about.
Euphoria is about letting go of those fears and just kind of being yourself. And that sense that you get when you do that is euphoria.
Let's take a break and listen to Euphoria.
Okay.
Welcome back to the interview with singer Harper Starling. You've overcome a lot of things in your life, especially having Tourette's. How has that influenced your life?
Tourette's has definitely changed my life, but in my opinion, for the better. When I was the onset of the tics came when I was 8 years old, but I didn't know that that's what they were at the time. And what I was starting to notice is the more I sang and I danced, the less the tics would show up. So it kind of became second nature just to be performing all the time. And I think that's what helped my passion for music. And honestly, it's led to where I'm at today. So it's It's a part of me.
I just want to explain, maybe some of the listeners don't know what Tourette's is and tics. Tics are uncontrolled movements of the body, yes?
Yes, that is correct.
Okay. So you've got a new single out, which we're playing on TeenBuzz Radio, called No Matter What If. And it has a great message and the video is brilliant. Tell us about the song.
Thank you. So No More What If, I got to collaborate with Cindy Valentine and Nico the Kid on. I've worked with Cindy multiple times in the past. I'm so thankful to have her. And over the past year, whenever we're talking about, our life and ideas, etc., her and I realized we have parallel stories of moving from our hometown for our love of music. And she came up with this concept. I still remember this. She came up with it at 3 a.m. in the morning, and she played it for me the next day. And she goes, "What do you think about this?" And I loved it. The rest of the pieces fell into place. I'm so happy with everything that came about with it.
And the video, tell us about the video. When I watched the video, I thought, wow, this is brilliant.
Thank you, Cindy. I love her ideas. She came up with the concept for that video, and we shot it all over LA. It was a crazy couple of days, but I'm so happy with how it came out. The video parallels a lot of what I went through leaving Wisconsin. I had the plaid, shirt. I didn't have a pickup truck, so that was my first time driving a pickup truck. So
they let you loose in LA with a pickup truck.
Yes, they did. Yes, they did. But there were little Wisconsinisms and, the resume. I get here to LA and I'm in awe and excited. And, I'm trying to hand out resumes and just hoping someone will take a chance. And if you look on the resume, there's like professional cheese eater, little things like that. And then eventually I have this transformation and I find my clique of girlfriends who are my friends in real life. And we just got a convertible and we drove down Pacific Coast Highway and got to shoot along those beaches. So it was a great, great time.
Let's take a break and listen to No Matter What If. We're back with the interview with singer Harper Starling. What are you planning in the future?
Well, now that No More What If is out and everyone's been giving it love, we decided to release the next song that Cindy and Nico and I got to work on, which is Cannot Tell a Lie. That is out now on all streaming platforms. And as a early holiday surprise, we released Snow Cone Christmas, which I'm very excited about.
Okay, we'll come on to the Christmas song in a minute.
Okay.
What's your goal in life?
I know this sounds cliche, but I like to make people happy. I like to make them smile. I think that's needed right now in the world. I like when I make people laugh and I make them happy.
Okay, we're going to take a break for your new single, and I'll even let you introduce the new single.
You got it. This is Harper Starling, and you are listening to Cannot Tell a Lie.
Welcome back. We're coming close to the end of the interview with Harper Starling. We have a lot of teenagers who are listening now, and a lot of them would like to get into the music business. What kind of advice would you give to them? Honestly,
stay true to your vision. Just keep doing what you're doing. You have a talent, you have a passion, you are unique. It's hard work. It's going to constantly be evolving, but just keep writing and just keep singing.
And as you said before, we're going to finish with your Christmas song. Tell us about your Christmas song.
Yes. Oh, I'm so excited. So Snow Cone Christmas was written with Cindy Valentine and Gemini Music. And I'm so happy with how it came out. Lots of Santas and elves and a puppy and all the fun things are in the video. It was a ton of fun, magic, everything. And it's just about turning, something maybe bad or negative into something wonderful and exciting.
Well, we're nearly at Christmas. So Harper, we're going to finish with that song. And thank you very much for taking the time to speak to us at TeenBuzz Radio.
Thank you so much for having me.